Miss Virginia Russell Ratliff was finally getting used to the cold and wet of the Pacific Northwest. The scenery, especially on a clear day, was spectacular to behold. She got to know the muddy little streets and lanes that made up their tiny community. It was understandable that Russell had become enmeshed in his business venture, especially after the issue with Miss Crosby. He was a man of quick temper and quicker cool-downs. Stress can rustle weak points, and distance was natural. Though Virginia handled the tension between her and the maid with less focus. In fact, in an unfortunate bout of stomach illness, Virgie had convinced herself that Miss Crosby was poisoning her. It was just her imagination, though, probably. While Virgie attempted to sleep away her illness, Marta went into labor. She was assisted by the local midwife, Miss Stark, and Russell proved himself a good man and took care of things for a while. "What are you doing down here?" "Call it a peace offering." "No peace right now." Wooded Hills House welcomed its first baby, a beautiful baby girl. Marta called her Norma after her mother, and Virgie hoped her knitted piece was enough for them both. Virgie needed that piece, because she was quite sure she was with child. "I'm pregnant." Russell was happy beyond belief. He wanted a boy, and Virginia was exhausted beyond measure and wanted a baby regardless. The months were hard going. Miss Stark said Virgie had a difficult pregnancy. Difficult was an understatement. The letters she sent to her family went without reply. Irma never responded, but the money was never sent back. Russell attempted attentiveness, but was caught up in his work. Virgie thought he might actually like the isolation. Her own isolation was called confinement, and it was tiresome. She would have cared more if it wasn't for the baby leeching her strength. But burgeoning life was interesting. Virgie missed her father and sister more now than ever. And as the baby began its way into the world, Virgie prayed they would take the money she sent and come to her. The long day and night felt impossible to come to the other side of. The baby was reluctant, said Miss Stark, but Virgie was determined. Finally, in the middle of a soggy autumn night, it was time.
It's a boy. Comment your name suggestions.